I'm Chelsey. The first time I ever saw a Soulbook, like my first peek at my first page, I knew I wanted one. It was like this story that was magical and didn't always relate clearly to reality, yet somehow it felt so incredibly true and healing. It was like reading something that my body or my soul or my heart had always known but had never been able to put into words. And I kind of I felt like there was a catharsis available to me in having the story of my soul told, and I didn't really know what to expect, but I kind of I was eager and I was excited, and I didn't let myself think too much about it before I received it because I didn't want to be disappointed. But when I received it, it was like a homecoming. It was like there was no possible way that I could ever have been disappointed in it. It's like it was like the underlying message that I received from my Soulbook was that I was perfect. And I guess any fear that I had around learning anything other than that slipped away as I realized, like, wow, this really is just a transmission of love and the unique location I am in the universe, and like what my journey looks like from the perspective of spirit, and without the boundaries and limitations of the perspective of this human form. So receiving it felt like it felt like all of these different pieces of me got to finally come home and be integrated into the wholeness that is me. And Florian presented my book to me step by step, page by page, walking me through how it had come to him, and being able to have my questions answered, being able to emotionally process the really beautiful and resonant story or fairy tale of my soul with someone who had seen it, who had been the transcriber of this process. It felt like I was able to walk through it and not be alone, and like I had company on my journey. And and Florian holds a beautiful space for the healing that occurred, and he's a really magical being in himself to be able to deliver such elegant insight in a way that kind of bypasses any of the defense mechanisms we have up. And I just found myself able to really release a lot of pain and bring in a lot of joy and celebration about my life through this process. And now I'd say my Soulbook is a prized material possession. I live a pretty minimalist lifestyle, so that's saying a lot because I don't hold on to a lot of belongings. But I have Florian made me a hand-bound copy of my Soulbook, and it is one of the most precious things that I own. and the process of like digesting that story, like I get to go back to it again and again, and like new things are revealed, and there's like strength and wisdom about myself. It feels like there's a well of like energy and strength and inspiration to draw from there that is my own and is really a part of me that I can always come back to and remember who I am, remember what I'm capable of, remember where I've been, and it's such an amazing gift. It's such an amazing tool to have in this life. I cannot recommend it enough. And I'm super grateful for Florian and his gift, and that he's bringing it out into the world to share with others. So, yeah. Thanks for listening.